Hello and welcome back, everybody. Aquan's Yell here. Happy Daylight Savings Day. You have lost an hour of sleep. I know I'm not happy about that, but that's not what this video is going to be about. So obviously, as you probably know by the title, the thumbnail, and just everything that's been happening since reset, we are having the remix information. To as of which we have Sheila here. I did not hear her official pronunciation. Do not yell at me, okay? I have not even read the new story chapter yet. I'll probably do all of 24. Alright, so do not yell at me if I say her name wrong. I'll eventually get it right. Alright? Just saying that right now. But on this remix, we'll have her. We're also having Gala Mym return, and we're having Mars return as well. Just the fact that Mars is here alone, before I even talk about her, the fact that Mars is here, this is bait, alright? This is going to be a great flame banner to summon on, but this is going to heavily bait people into summoning right now. Alright? Just with Mars existing, because of how good Mars is, if you do not own him, this is heavily debatably where you're going to summon. Like, heavily debating right now. So, now let's talk about the new unit, being Flame Dagger, attack unit, and we have Carmine Rush being the S1, deals damage, lowers flame res, and also applies Evil's Bane to them. And moving forward, if the skill is used after the second skill, a variant called Bright Carmine Rush will be used instead, and to which Bright Carmine Rush, it will deal damage, lower flame res, applies Evil's Bane. And also if the user has the Blaze Wolf's Rush effect, Bright Carmine Rush consumes it and immediately raises the user's second skill for use. So what she can do is that she can chain skills very quickly. So for example, well, no, I'll talk about the examples a little bit later. But looking at mods right now, that's about what 380 mixed with. That's over 1k. So that's looking at about 1.5k, and the flame is it's minus 15%. Now, if I recall correctly, I could be wrong about this. This is the biggest res down in the game, if I recall correctly. I did not check this. I've only been awake for about an hour or so. But this might be the biggest one. And it lasts for 30 seconds, which is nothing to laugh at. That's big. That's pretty damn big. So with this, you do not need to switch into Gozu, do the Gozu skill, then go back and spam twins. No, you can just have twins active at all times. But then also, Evil's Bane, it will last 15 seconds, does not stack, does not say what that does. Honestly, after the skill change, the mods will increase as well. So this is looking more like a 500 mod mixed with almost a 2k mod, I think. So yeah, this is looking to be about 2.5k skill right here. So pretty good. Same stuff. Except now Evil's Bane lasts 30 seconds. Nice. Absolutely acceptable. So now we got Flame Braid. Nice. It will deal damage, dispel, and burn on the initial use, and also after use of the S1, Savage Flame Raid will be used instead, towards which it will deal damage, dispel, and also inflict Scorch Rend. Then also, if they have Blaze Wolf's Rush, Savage Flame Raid consumes it and will immediately ready the S1 for use. So this is an upgrade to Gatav, alright? So honestly, you know how Gatav works twice where he can S1 into S2 very easily. Instead, what she does is she can, for example, S2, S1, S2. That is what she can do. Or she can also S1, S2, S1. She can spam 3 skills at the same time, which is crazy good. That is crazy. Now, also do keep in mind, the SP cost of the S1 and the S2 are the same, meaning that you can easily pull a Gatav situation. So, and now the mods here, 2 times 7, 1.4k mod. So that's pretty good, but after the skill change, I don't know what 250 times 7 is. That is a lot of math. Wait, 600. Okay, so about 2k. That's about a 2k mod right there. And obviously it'll scorch run instead. So having a fast dispel, always nice. Then the collab will be crit rate, always good. And the chain collab, we got amp equals shapeshift prep. Right? So fills 3% of the dragon gauge when they are granting an amp or a team amp. It is tied to a 10-second cooldown, however. You have 4 units to work with this. Alright? I'm assuming this is working per unit. That's what I'm assuming here. If this works that way, this already has high potential to be a Gala Leonidas replacement, which is absolutely crazy. Because also, we did see how one of her skills works. I believe it's technically Flame Braid here, being an enhanced S1. Surrounding enemies. This is Gatav AoE. Alright? This is Gala Gatav's AoE right here. So she actually can output the amount of AoE required that Gala Leonidas has, and still offer shapeshift, but also it's not tied to combo count, meaning other healers can open up if you are lacking like twins, Yukata Cassandra. You can run other healers if you really need options. So now let's just move on a little bit. The Way of the Blaze Wolf 2. So adds 20% to the modifier applied to critical damage against enemies that have the Evil's Bane effect. Nice. In addition, user's second skill will deal critical damage to enemies with Evil's Bane. It's a guaranteed crit. This is a guaranteed crit. What the hell? And also, this toolkit will reset the user's inspiration level if the user is inspired. Just what? Guaranteed critical hit here. Off of an entire S2. That is crazy good. Like, you kidding me? And also, she can do critical damage up against it. Always great. And also, swiping to dodge during a standard attack will deal damage to surrounding enemies. So, Gala Zethia, performing a standard attack during this unique dodge, will then resume the user's standard attack combo from their most recent attack. So, this is Gala Zethia right here, right? This is Gala Zethia dodge, which is already good and fun as is. Nice. Even more, when using the user's first second skills, for the duration of the attack, user will be immune to knockback and damage taken will be reduced by 50%. So you can iframe purples, so she can face tank pretty easily. And finally, this is a long ass skill. Ability, crap. Increases standard attack movement speed by 35%. This increase will not affect movement speed while sprinting or while shapeshifted. So this is not Kaleidoscope related, if I recall correctly. This is probably just her being able to zip around the map pretty easily. This is not attack rate. So she can just zip around pretty easily, which is cool. She has a dual res for a general pool unit, really nice. Then Royal Steel 2. The fourth attack in the user's standard attack combo grants them a critical damage amp with a maximum team amp of 1. And the seventh attack in the user's standard attack combo grants them the Blaze Wolf's Rush effect. What the hell? She has crit damage amps. Can give Blaze Wolf's Rush whenever. And also, when using the user's initial skill displayed at the top of the skill list, their S1, grants them a defense amp with a maximum team amp of level 1, not tied to a cooldown. So let me just digest this unit real quick, alright? This is a lot to take in. So, 15% res down. Shapeshift prep when having amps, which is about every unit at this point in the game. Critical damage amp, defense amp, critical damage, and can guarantee crits off her S2. She is Gala tier tied to a general pool. No questions about that. She is definitely Gala tier. But the main thing is, do you summon for her? Or do you wait for 3.5 Annie? Me personally, right? This is me right now. I'm summoning. Even though I have Exodia, she is going to be an upgrade to Exodia. So, with that in mind, another reason why I'm summoning is because I don't know when the Dream Summon is going to be. If it's right on 3.5 Annie, if it's right on that date, she will not be in the paid Dream Summon. She has a chance to not be included in the Dream Summon. If you're fine with this risk, you can skip. If, however, you desperately need fire up and running, she is going to break fire. She's going to break ground for you. So those are the options. Most people are going to skip, assuming 3.5 is going to be really good, and I would recommend that. I would recommend it, but do not deny, she is crazy strong and definitely a Dream Summon target for the future. Most definitely a Dream Summon target. So now, just to quickly go over the rest of the banner, Gala Mym here, she did recently guest Spiral. I have not uploaded a showcase yet. Now would be a great time for me to do so. So Dragon Claws, it'll increase strength, increase Dragon Gauge, and also now it dispels thanks to her Spiral. This is an incredible shared skill. Definitely recommend it. Flames of Passion, deals damage, and it now burns. Always good. Dragon Claws not affected by Nihility. Whatever, HP, whatever. Flame Word's Nature. With the Spiral, this is now a dual res with her stun, and she does have burn, so technically she's a triple res. When it comes to all her dragon buffs, it is not Nihility proof, so do keep that in mind. But she will transform into Brunhilde at first, then become High Brunhilde. When she becomes regular Brunhilde, she'll gain strength 15% for the rest of the quest. And then when in High Brunhilde, she'll have attack rate 15% when she's in High Brunhilde. But then Flame Wars of Defiance 2. This is now a dual res, thanks to a Spiral, and whenever she is hit by attack that would stun or sleeper, her skill gauge for Dragon Claws will be filled by 15% with a 15-second cooldown, and also she has 25% Dragon Time instead. And I forget what amp she is. I believe she is tied to Strength Amp level 3, if I recall correctly. So overall, her most disappointing part is that she does not have Nihility proof stuff, but she can operate in Nihility just fine as a dragon related backline. She can most definitely fill that role. She is good. I would say can be worth the Omni if you do need more stuff, but not required in any way, shape, or form, because obviously now we have Sheila and Gallia Nice. You can run them both on the same team, providing lots of Dragon Gauge, so you don't need Mym. You do not need her. Then talking about Mars, if you do not know what this man does, alright, you most definitely want to pick him up, alright? He is a god tier unit. God tier dragon. He is like, okay, you need to have this in your box as soon as you can. Alright, this is going to be your target for the banner if you do not have him. That's a fact. Alright, so first of all, he can use his dragon skill twice, and it's got a 1.5 modifier, and both do increase his strength by 20% each time, I should say, meaning he can have 40% strength. It is unfortunately countered by Nihility, so this is very good outside of it, but you can still use it twice, so that's an up. Very good. He will have initial strength 70% and also have another 20% strength when HP is 50% or above. So 90% strength dragon, very strong. And also, if the user is attuned to flame, fills 100% of skill gauges when the user's shapeshift is undone. This is not tied to unique shapeshifts, meaning Gala Mym, you can do it. Even Gallia Nice, who is tied to Mars, you can do it. twins, you can do it. There is a lot of stuff you can do here thanks to Gala Mars. You can skill spam incredibly reliable while still having 90% strength, which is still really damn strong. So Mars is incredibly worth it as a main dragon. Highly recommend. If you do not own him, you should pick him up now. But also do keep in mind 3.5 Annie is right here. More than likely, he'll be refeatured. More than likely. But on the contrary, because he's featured now, he could not be on the Annie. So these are all things you really have to weigh in, alright? But overall, this is definitely a good flame banner, alright? This is like a twins level banner. If you lack flame, alright? If you lack flame adventurers and need to break ground on flame, this is going to be the banner for you, alright? Oh boy, this was quite the video, because this is seriously dangerous bait. This is such dangerous bait before 3.5, but this is good bait. This is like very, very good bait here. And now also, with Sheila now being in the general pool, everyone's thinking, okay, who is now going to be the Gala unit? A lot of people are thinking Nedrick. I agree. I would love Nedrick as a Gala unit, but it could be someone else, and they would reserve Nedrick for 4th Annie. They could do that. So on that note, I'm going to end this video off here because I actually have to be somewhere very, very shortly. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys do make a good decision with your currency. I'm going to summon. I'm just saying that now. I'm definitely going to summon for Sheila, mainly because I do not want another dream summon target, and I know she's broken. I can just tell just by looking at her. So on that note, I'll be sure to talk about everything and catch up on showcases soon, because I want to get back into that. I've been having a few days off. Don't mind me, but I want to get back into everything, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.